The West Eastern Divan Orchestra. Since its foundation, the young musicians have traveled the world over. The highlight so far was their concert in Ramallah in 2005. In spite of personal concerns, the musicians came together on adventurous itineraries, all in the cause of music and understanding.
They come, they meet new people on the opposite side of the divide, and perhaps they learn. So what is the dynamic like backstage? You have Israelis, you have Palestinians, you have Syrians, you have Lebanese musicians. Egyptians. Do they never argue?
Of course they argue. They argue all the time. And I think this is very healthy.
We're not being told what to think and how to express ourselves. No, somebody who doesn't like to talk about politics simply says nothing. And the others can carry on discussing the history of the Middle East until the morning.
It's absolutely nothing is forced, nothing is planned, or simply it would be artificial not to talk about politics. It's such a central part of our lives.
I mean, it's not the main part, you know, we don't do it during rehearsals. But obviously you want to do it, you have the curiosity to see what they think, how they think.
Time after time, the musicians from Israel, Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, Egypt, Iran and Spain demonstrate to the world that music is a way to become closer to one another. They overcome hate and prejudice through dialogue and the ability to listen to one another. Their concerts are celebrated, and through them, Beethoven's humanistic spirit. And sometimes it seems, at least for one short moment, as if all men could truly become brothers.
You don't really get to meet people, from the other side regularly. It's just not a part of my life, obviously, in Jordan.
Growing up, I would just see terrible things in the media. I thought they were all very aggressive and just hated us and wanted to kill us all. And of course, meeting these people, I know it's not true, and they're really precious people in my life.
No one's going to tell you that playing a Tchaikovsky symphony or a Beethoven symphony is going to bring world peace. That would be naive and indeed stupid. Normally I would think about my enemy, quote unquote, in a negative fashion, which is say that I want them out of my life, I want them dead, etc., right? But in Divan, my sound partner is an Israeli and I want him to play well. Now this sounds like a tiny point, it sounds like somewhat, it sounds insignificant, but actually I think it's a big deal because you're trying to think about someone who is ostensibly against you in a positive way.
And now it performs at the most prestigious venues and festivals all over the world, such as Salzburg, the London Proms, or La Scala in Milan. It carries nothing but its music. The West Eastern Divan Orchestra manifests that music is essential. And this knowledge is only the beginning, because the musicians also know that politics is not yet ready for their ideas. It is for this reason that the West Eastern Divan Orchestra is one of the greatest challenges of one of the greatest conflicts of our time.
Everybody is equal in the orchestra, and you will find no other area of life where there will be a Palestinian playing a solo and all the Israelis would be helping him and wishing him well, and vice versa.